You wake up before even pouring your coffee and check your numbers, only to see that high reading again. Sitting there, staring at the small screen, you feel that familiar knot of frustration and anxiety tightening in your chest. You've been doing everything you were told, sacrificing the foods you love, spending money on treatments and supplements that promise so much but don't deliver. And when you finally sit in that cold examination room and ask your doctor why nothing is improving, why you still feel this way, they glance at their clipboard, shrug, and say, "This is just normal aging." No clear answers, just a prescription refill and a pat on the back before sending you home to figure it out alone. Take a deep breath now and let that tension ease for a moment. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not failing. Your body is not broken. And what you're experiencing is a specific cellular roadblock, not simply normal aging. I know you're tired of wading through conflicting advice and just want a straightforward answer from someone who truly listens. That ends today. You're no longer managing this on your own. We're going to explore 3 humble, accessible leaves: bay, guava, and mulberry. Not miracle cures or expensive, hyped products, but the quiet clinical science showing how these plants help unlock your cell. Our goal is to protect your heart from damage and naturally lower those numbers. Before diving into how these leaves work, I must be clear as a doctor. This consultation is for your education only and does not replace your primary care relationship. If you're on medication, continue monitoring your numbers closely. We'll take this step by step, starting right now with your morning numbers and how a simple bay leaf can help fix the cellular lock. Let's discuss that morning reading. You went to bed doing everything right. No late-night dessert, following all the rules, yet you wake up with elevated blood sugar. Why? While you slept, your liver released glucose to fuel your body for the day. But the cells in your muscles, which should absorb that glucose, refuse to open their doors. Clinically, this is insulin resistance, but think of it as a rusted lock. You have the key, but the cell's lock is jammed, so no matter how much insulin your pancreas produces, the door stays shut and sugar remains trapped in your bloodstream, waiting for your morning test. This is where bay leaf, specifically Laurus nobilis, comes into play. Many see bay leaves only as a flavoring for soups and stews, but in clinical biochemistry, we study powerful compounds extracted when the leaf is properly steeped. One key compound is eugenol, an essential oil that acts like a biological lubricant for those rusted cell locks. Clinical observations reveal that these plant compounds increase insulin receptor sensitivity by clearing away the rust, allowing the insulin your body produces to finally turn the key. Another crucial benefit of bay leaf is its high magnesium content, addressing a major oversight in senior healthcare. Magnesium deficiency Magnesium is the essential mineral. Your muscle cells need to pull glucose out of your blood, making bay leaf's dense magnesium supply vital in restoring this process. Additionally, bay leaf contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents that further support cellular health by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, which are common contributors to insulin resistance and overall cellular dysfunction. Incorporating bay leaf into your daily routine is a simple, natural step that complements your existing treatments and supports your body's ability to regulate blood sugar more effectively, offering hope beyond the frustration of numbers that don't budge. Standard blood tests usually fail to detect magnesium deficiency because they primarily measure serum magnesium levels, which represent only about 1% of the total body magnesium, rather than the magnesium stored inside cells, where it plays an essential functions and metabolic. Intracellular magnesium is vital for energy production, enzyme activity, DNA synthesis, and maintaining electrical stability in muscle and nerve cells. Most of my patients are deficient in this crucial mineral, meaning their cells lack the biochemical strength and capacity to effectively open glucose channels, impairing glucose uptake regardless of their diet or how well they control carbohydrate intake. This cellular magnesium deficit disrupts insulin signaling pathways, contributing to insulin resistance and increasing the risk of metabolic disorders such as type 2 diabetes. Simply cooking with magnesium-rich foods or relying on dietary intake alone isn't sufficient to correct this deficiency because magnesium absorption and cellular uptake are often compromised in these individuals. Instead, I recommend a clinical extraction method that optimizes magnesium bioavailability and harnesses additional therapeutic compounds. Steep 2 dried bay leaves in approximately 250 ml of hot water heated to about 80 degrees C. Not boiling, as boiling water destroys sensitive compounds. It is important to avoid boiling the water because high temperatures degrade eugenol and other volatile oils present in the bay leaves, which are essential for delivering cellular benefits such as improving insulin sensitivity and reducing oxidative stress. Drinking this infusion in the evening, a few hours after your last meal, strategically delivers magnesium and insulin-sensitizing eugenol during sleep, a critical period when the body repairs itself and prepares cells to absorb glucose efficiently the next morning. Many skeptics question why such a simple leaf infusion would be effective when expensive magnesium supplements and medications have failed to produce significant results. The truth lies in understanding the broader context of chronic high blood sugar and its damaging effects on cellular and vascular health. Elevated glucose levels promote a biochemical reaction called glycation, where sugar molecules irreversibly bind to proteins in the blood vessels, causing them to stiffen and lose elasticity, much like how onions caramelize and harden when cooked over heat. This stiffening increases arterial blood pressure and accelerates the formation of plaque deposits, contributing to atherosclerosis and cardiovascular disease. No costly pill or standard supplement can fully prevent or reverse this arterial damage because most treatments do not address the underlying biological mechanisms driving glycation and oxidative stress. Instead, an affordable natural approach is needed. This is where guava leaves come in. While guava fruit is widely recognized for its nutritional benefits, the leaves contain potent metabolic and therapeutic compounds that specifically target oxidative stress in blood vessels caused by chronic hyperglycemia. These compounds act much like a protective antioxidant shield, preventing the blood vessels from deteriorating or rusting as untreated metal would when exposed to harsh environmental conditions. Incorporating guava leaf infusions alongside magnesium-rich treatments offers a synergistic approach to restoring vascular health and enhancing cellular glucose uptake, thus addressing both the symptoms and root causes of metabolic dysfunction in a holistic and cost-effective manner. Currently, excess sugar in your bloodstream silently corrodes arteries from the inside, gradually harming cardiovascular health and significantly increasing the risk of heart attack, stroke, and other serious vascular complications. Elevated blood sugar causes persistent inflammation and oxidative stress within the delicate endothelial lining of blood vessels, leading to reduced arterial elasticity, increased stiffness, and impaired vascular function, all of which contribute to the development of atherosclerosis and hypertension over time. Guava leaves serve as a potent natural ally against these detrimental effects due to their exceptionally high quercetin content, a powerful flavonoid antioxidant known for its ability to protect and repair endothelial cells by effectively neutralizing harmful free radicals and supporting the regeneration and maintenance of healthy vascular tissue. By preserving arterial elasticity and maintaining proper vessel function, quercetin significantly boosts cardiovascular resilience and promotes long-term heart health, reducing the likelihood of blood vessel damage and associated complications. Additionally, guava leaves exert a beneficial influence on blood sugar management by inhibiting alpha-glucosidase, an enzyme responsible for breaking down complex carbohydrates into glucose. This inhibition slows glucose absorption in the digestive tract, thereby reducing insulin secretion demands and alleviating stress on the pancreas. This mechanism helps prevent rapid post-meal blood sugar surges, which is crucial for managing diabetes, prediabetes, and metabolic syndrome, ultimately improving glycemic control and lowering the risk of developing chronic complications, such as neuropathy, nephropathy, and retinopathy. Furthermore, guava leaves are a rich source of vitamin C, an essential nutrient that supports arterial relaxation and endothelial health, easing the heart's workload and improving overall circulation by promoting vasodilation and reducing blood pressure. For optimal benefits, steep 4 fresh or dried guava leaves in 500 ml of water heated to approximately 90 degrees C for 10 minutes, ensuring thorough extraction of active compounds. Enhancing this infusion with lemon juice and cinnamon not only increases the vitamin C content, but also improves insulin sensitivity and metabolic rate, creating a synergistic effect that stabilizes blood glucose levels and supports comprehensive metabolic balance. Consuming this herbal infusion 15-20 minutes before your largest daily meal can effectively minimize dangerous postprandial glucose spikes, protect cardiovascular health, and promote stable energy levels throughout the day. Despite these scientifically supported benefits, many individuals live in fear of mealtimes due to unpredictable blood sugar fluctuations, leading to anxiety, unnecessary dietary restrictions, and social isolation. Unfortunately, conventional medical assessments that focus primarily on fasting glucose and HbA1c levels often overlook the critical impact of post-meal glucose spikes, which cause significant vascular damage and symptoms such as fatigue, dizziness, and cognitive fog, leaving patients without clear strategies to manage their carbohydrate responses effectively. This gap in care results in frustration, poor health outcomes, and a diminished quality of life. However, you need not fear food or feel overwhelmed by blood sugar variability. By embracing natural, evidence-based approaches like guava leaf infusion, you can safely and effectively control blood sugar levels, reduce cardiovascular risk, and enhance your overall well-being. Taking these proactive, research-informed steps empowers you to safeguard your health, enjoy greater vitality, and live free from the anxieties and complications associated with uncontrolled blood sugar spikes. To effectively address blood sugar spikes and maintain a more stable glucose level throughout the day, we need a solution that works proactively by intercepting carbohydrates before they enter the bloodstream and cause rapid increases in blood sugar. One such powerful and natural ally, often overlooked yet highly effective, is the mulberry leaf, scientifically known as Morus alba. Unlike the conventional advice that often emphasizes drastically cutting carbohydrate intake or relying solely on medications, mulberry leaf takes a different approach by targeting the digestion process itself, offering a gentler and more sustainable method for blood sugar control. This remarkable leaf contains a unique compound called 1-deoxynigeromycin, DNJ, a molecule that closely mimics the structure of sugar and acts as a natural inhibitor of enzymes responsible for breaking down complex carbohydrates in the small intestine into glucose. By blocking these enzymes, DNJ effectively reduces the rate at which carbohydrates are converted into simple sugars and subsequently absorbed into the bloodstream. This reduction in carbohydrate absorption can lower post-meal glucose spikes by as much as 40%. Providing significant benefits for blood sugar management without eliminating carbs from the diet entirely, thereby allowing individuals to maintain energy and enjoy a varied diet. Beyond its carbohydrate blocking properties, mulberry leaf is also rich in potent antioxidants such as rutin and chlorogenic acid, compounds known for their anti-inflammatory and liver protective effects. These antioxidants play a crucial role in supporting overall liver health, which is vital since the liver regulates glucose production and fat metabolism, processes that are central to maintaining metabolic balance and preventing the progression of insulin resistance. By curbing excess glucose production in the liver, and enhancing the body's ability to metabolize fats. Mulberry leaf contributes to better blood sugar regulation and improved metabolic function, which can support weight management and reduce the risk of diabetes-related complications. For those interested in incorporating mulberry leaf into their routine, the best method is to steep about 5 grams of organic, dried mulberry leaves in hot water for approximately 7 minutes, ensuring maximum extraction of beneficial compounds. Drinking this infusion 10 to 15 minutes before a meal allows the active compounds to take effect just as carbohydrates begin to enter the digestive system, optimizing its impact on blood sugar control. This simple, natural, and proactive approach enables individuals to manage blood sugar levels more effectively while still enjoying a balanced diet rich in nutrients. Moreover, the use of mulberry leaf is supported by a growing body of scientific research highlighting its safety, efficacy, and potential synergistic effects when combined with other lifestyle interventions such as diet and exercise, making it a valuable addition to diabetes management strategies or anyone looking to maintain healthy glucose levels. This method offers a gentle, plant-based way to support metabolic health, reduce the risk of insulin resistance, promote overall well-being, and minimize reliance on pharmaceutical interventions that may carry unwanted side effects. In summary, mulberry leaf represents an innovative, natural solution for blood sugar management by intercepting carbohydrates before they elevate blood glucose, supporting liver function, and providing antioxidant benefits, all achievable through a simple tea that fits easily into daily life and can complement a holistic approach to health. If you are currently taking prescription medications such as metformin, glimepiride, or especially injected insulin, it is important to understand the significant clinical risk involved when adding powerful natural supplements to your regimen. Consider this. Your medication is already working to lower your blood sugar, so if you introduce these potent biological agents without adjusting your treatment plan, your blood glucose could drop too quickly and dangerously low, a condition known as hypoglycemia. I have encountered patients who become so enthusiastic about their new natural protocol that they forget they are still on high doses of pharmaceutical drugs. If your blood sugar falls below 70 mg/dL, you may experience symptoms like dizziness, confusion, or even loss of consciousness, which is a serious risk we cannot take lightly. That's why I emphasized from the start that you shouldn't manage this on your own, nor should you do so without your doctor's knowledge. When starting this protocol, increase your blood sugar testing frequency. If you normally test once a day, try testing 3 times daily. Observe how your body responds to the mulberry leaf taken before dinner. If you consistently notice your numbers dropping lower than they have in years, take this as a clear signal to contact your primary care physician. Under no circumstances should you stop taking your prescribed medication on your own. Instead, bring your glucose logs to your doctor and say, "My numbers have become consistently lower and more stable. I would like to discuss a supervised adjustment to my medication dosage." This is how responsible patients and doctors collaborate safely. Additionally, if you have kidney issues or if you are pregnant or nursing, please be aware that although these leaves are natural, they are pharmacologically active. People with chronic kidney disease, CKD, process minerals like magnesium differently, so you must get clearance from your specialist before starting this protocol. My aim for you is not just to lower your numbers, but to do so safely and steadily, so you can enjoy the relief of seeing improvements while feeling confident that you are protected. We have the biological knowledge and the protocol, but now let's ensure you don't waste your money at the grocery store. Many people say natural remedies don't work because they end up using old, ineffective plants. If you pull out a jar of bay leaves from your pantry that's been sitting there since 2019, those leaves are medically useless. The volatile oils and compounds like eugenol have evaporated. When shopping, pay attention to 3 key indicators: color, aroma, and origin. Bay leaves should be a vibrant olive green, If they're brown or gray, leave them on the shelf. When you open the package, the scent should be sharp and herbal. If you can't smell it, your cells won't benefit from it. For guava and mulberry leaves, it's critical to choose organic, not as a luxury but as a clinical necessity, since any pesticides on the leaves will end up in your tea. Look specifically for white mulberry labeled as Morus alba.dea. Finally, I want to empower you with more than just a recipe. I want to give you your voice back. The next time you sit in your doctor's office, don't feel like a student being reprimanded or feel the need to hide your use of plant medicine. When your doctor notices your improved numbers and asks what's changed, don't just say, "I'm drinking some tea." Instead, use the clinical language we've practiced. Look your doctor in the eye and say, "I have been focusing on improving my cellular insulin sensitivity by using Laurus nobilis and utilizing D and J-rich Morus alba to manage my post-meal glucose spike." Watch their reaction. You'll be surprised at the respect this knowledge commands. When you start speaking the language of biology, the conversation changes completely. You stop being seen as a difficult patient and instead become a knowledgeable advocate for your own health. You already faced plenty of frustration, been dismissed, felt exhausted, and been told that your health is beyond your control. But it's not. Woo. If you feel like you now have a clear way forward, type the word "clear" in the comments and share this message with someone who is still struggling. I'm Dr. Michael Kent. Take a deep breath. You've got this. I'll see you at our next consultation.